Screens on the Deep Talk Show, and we are saying hashtag 365 days of activism against gender-based violence. The conversation goes on. I'm your host Nyasha Due, and today I have this guest I'm with, and please allow me to introduce, starting from.
I'm Shono Pacho, a development practitioner based in Zvishavane.
And yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Tatenda Lukanda. I'm 29 years old and also a development practitioner here in Shawan.
And on my right.
Hello, my name is Ngwanitsa Sesemani. I'm a strategist, I'm a social worker, and also a radio personality. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And remember, this show is brought to you by Impact Stories Zimbabwe in partnership with my civil society organizations SAM Zvishavane. I think I'm giving reference to Shambotaura Nangoni kuti it's hard for society to admit kuti murume ari kushungurudzwa ari kutoda help. So I want to take this question to my sister Tatenda. You work on women empowerment and all. Why is it difficult to accept kuti murume ari kutorowa zveshuwa ari kushungurudzwa ari kutoda help ye society?
Alright, according to research, Zvambotaura Nongoni zveshe kuti 1 in 3 women anosangana ne-sexual violence before asati asvika 15 years. And according to research also, inotaridza kuti at least 97% yemacases anosangana nemadzimai e-sexual violence, they are perpetrated by men. Chero iri physical violence, you'd find futi zvakare kuti varume futi zvindo vari kurova vakadzi. Saka it's a bit difficult kuti munzwisise kuti wachona kuti anorohwa nemukadzi. This is what he did. How come how can a man be abused when he is the abuser? Since we know that men, they are the perpetrators of violence. They are perpetrator violence. But no kusangana abuse perpetrator of course we understand that there are other women who are perpetuating violence to other women, but in most cases it's the men perpetrating violence to the women. Vakadzi vari kushungurudzwa nevarume vakawanda. And then, in terms of, I think, men are facing violence. I won't dispute that. But how many, in terms of numbers, vangani, tinotoziva kuti madzimai akawanda ndio anosangana neviolence. Ko varume vachona vambori vangani vari kusangana neviolence yachona. You'd find kuti pamwe togona kutosera totaka wotowana kuti vashoma varume vari kusangana neviolence. I'm not saying they should not speak out, but I'm saying
emotional violence.
Emotional violence. But the most vulnerable group, we all know that they are women. If there is a war against Paitika Wondo, you'd find that the most vulnerable, they are women and children. Madzimai, they can be sexually abused, they can be physically abused. Vanosangana zvakawanda madzimai. Even just kunevana vanoenda kuchikoro chaipo. A boy yeshe uye nemusikana wake ari kuchikoro toti they are mama O level. Anditi akamit musikana, the person are disadvantaged the most is the woman, is the girl child. Because papa ndiye achatakura dumbu rinotoonekwa nemunhu wese kuti she had unprotected sex. Shewo amboone kuti he had unprotected sex. Azvitooneke, he can walk around and akadecide kubva pana kanogara uko. Akafunga zvekunorara nomwe akamisanu. Anogona kutenderedza nyika yese achingoenda achisiya vana. But for a woman man it's difficult. And kana guru izvezvi vana shewo vanogona kutozoramba nenhumbi yachona. The responsibility inongosara yavapo mudzimai, which makes her even more vulnerable. Haana kupedza chikoro, akungodzama futi zvekutarisa mwana, pamwe pacho paanopinda into prostitution, inotomuwedzera futi zvekuti atova vulnerable musikana uya kumacases eabuse iwawo kune vanhu vanenge vachiva vachirara naye. Pamwe vamwe vanogona kuti hatisi kuda unprotected sex because iwewo wagara uri prostitute. Even chero ava nemwana chaiko musikana yanoramba ari vulnerable futi zvekuabuse because vakomana ndakawa vachitanza kuna game rinotanga riri 1-0. Those are some of the things. Chokwadi chiripo ndechekuti men in most cases they are the perpetrators of violence. Period. And also if we're looking forward futi zvekare, the future is female.
Okay, my feminist are to side with perpetrators here. But I just want to come back to you ndichibvunza kuti pave neharmony hatifanirwi here kuengage both parties, because tikaramba tine that mentality yekuti uyakambondirova saka nditauri naye, hatirambe tichicreate here an ongoing problem.
Yeah, it's very true. We need to come to terms with the fact that the world is changing and also everyone is affected by violence. But it's actually a big step because, as I was saying, we're just used to the fact that they are the perpetrators. Now coming in to understand they can also affect your own violence.
Referring to us as
the perpetrators. Coming in terms of the fact that my perpetrators can also be survivors of violence. I think we need to really start thinking about how can we engage them. I think I can take that from what Ngoni was saying to say we are empowering the girl child and then arukenda kunosangana ne mukomana asiri empowered, which becomes a problem. There is that disconnection, but one confusion because he doesn't understand where this person is coming from. So I really think there is need for maybe coming up with ways on how we can start engaging men in these programs, the empowerment or what. But sometimes no one to a problem footage. We say we engage them, but to my economic we wasn't what vakatora mari vakaenda naye vakanomwa doro futi isichitiwanga vaite maprojects
totenda insist that tika-engage varume at the end panozongova ne-problem again. So how do we bring harmony into society to strike that balance kuti as much as vakadzi vachisangana nechibifi but varume vari kutosangana and there are also good men out there vari champions yeah, even in here champions gender equality. Yeah, how do we bring that harmony?
Yeah, I think we what's required now is the mindset shift. Mindset shift is very important. As long as we don't come to the understanding, in as much as men are perpetrators of violence against women, they are also victims or survivors of gender-based violence. So our starting point will be to have a common ground, a common understanding to say men are also facing violence. As long as we don't have that appreciation from the beginning, whatever we are going to be doing kumberuku will face more problems. Because we cannot have a common understanding of saying men are facing violence. Then to sort of violence, hijack this program. So I think we really need to have a mindset shift where we come to terms and understand that men are also victims of gender-based violence. That's number one. And from the beginning of this conversation, I believe myself and Sheo, we appreciate. We know who are perpetrating violence. And then because there is a lot of evidence. My research, our evidence it's pointing to women facing violence. But have we been deliberate, especially as the development community, to say, let's commission a research and try to find out, by all means, ways to make men talk about issues of violence? There is no that political will. Could it be deliberate? So I feel at this point we need to be deliberate, we need to be intentional about addressing the issue of violence against men. And remember that she said we need to start having more programs, a male engagement. But particularly male engagement, let us be deliberate and say we are now doing male engagement. Permitting a madzimai kuti igoninga tukuta a dialogue revanhukadzi rekusangana kwemhizho ngekuvanhukadzi saka ngatidaidze varume vayepo ngatitei dialogue rekuti iko nharaunda yedu iri kusangana negender-based violence zvova intentional. Ukatarisa pamaprograms anoitika mumacommunities tine women's clubs vanoita mabusinesses avo, it's very clear vanosangana maybe weekly vachiita tunhu twavo sevanhukadzi. But those same organizations that are saying we are working with men, go and ask them, what are your interventions? What exactly are you doing? It's just haphazard. Scatter bomb approach. We are using that as development. The beauty of development work, we come up with these beautiful terms, inclusivity, mainstreaming male engagement. But if you are to go at the back of those concepts and statements, you find there is nothing that is being done. So let's be deliberate. Kana chita magroups evanhurume, toita magroups evanhurume. Kana vachivanga kubawa, handei kubawa and do our interventions kubawa, ndokunowanikwa vanhurume. Kana kune vanhu vaita zvemutorire, handei ukoko tonovatora tova-engage sei muma-programs. And remember, ndoda kugara ndataura izvi, kushanda nevanhurume, men and women, they are not a homogeneous group. Handitika vakatosiyana. So we are saying, even patiri kushanda nevanhurume nevanhukadzi, let's have programs dzinotargeta varume in a way inovaitira. I've had conversations nevanhukadzi, patinogona kutaura tiri sopa. I've had conversations boys and men vanenge vachitoti mudhara zviri sei, ye mudhara this and that, because ndo zviri mucontext yevanhurume. So I think from the beginning, let's just have a common ground. Men are facing gender-based violence. If we understand that, if we agree that, then it will be easy kuenda kumberi. Tikaramba tideroka tisingadili nenyaya, we are going to face resistance. Recently I heard someone was saying we need to advocate to have a ministry for men. Because it's like a counter to say we've got the Ministry of Women Affairs. So why not have a Ministry of one? But no, say why we are Ministry yemadzimai.
Okay, share Tony.
Yeah, Tatenga Danzi, 1 in 3 women is facing gender-based violence. Yes. And research yakagambunda 2017. But because a GBV campaign yakatangarini back kuma 1960s. Kuti tizoya 2017 panga paitiwa maactivism mangani yekuti pazotaka kuita kuti vanhukadzi vachiita speak out kuti ko zvino zveshuwa takuda kutaura kuti vanhukadzi vari kufesa gender based violence. Panga patikwa zvinhu zvakawandisa pakati kawana Beijing Declaration adiri kuzviona, but isusu kuvanhurume hasati tambotanga kana anything. Do we have a safe house for men vakafesa gender based violence in the whole country? We don't have any safe house for men. Saka munhurume akabviswa 20 hakuna anogara kumba kwake. The system ndio enda kunyanya kuadressiwa ipapo.
Okay, my question is, who will start these platforms for men? Women started their own thing.
We have started, we are part of this movement. We have started this, rolling out this campaign. And zvinozvitanga zvoga. Kune mamwe organizations vakakutoona kuti nyaya yatiri kutaura women empowerment, it will not make sense if you don't engage vanhurume. So already the context iri kuzvitaurira iri yoga. But personally, as I'm raising these issues, I'm not raising my issues and try kuataka vanhukadzi, ndichiti vanhukadzi vari kutora our spaces men. But it's a realization yekuti pane gap. That's why I'm becoming a male champion, championing issues dzevanhurume. Because if we champion these issues dzevanhurume, zvichatibatsira zvakare kuti we address nyaya women empowerment. So we cannot address women empowerment without also addressing nyaya yekuengage vanhurume mumaissues egender. Okay. Remember, we are dealing with men, we are not dealing with women. They may not come up with clubs, but maybe they may come up with maybe one-on-one platforms or individual platforms that will be able to push for this issue. So for now, I may not have the template or to say zvichafamba zvakadai, but from where I'm coming from, I believe that men, they will begin to speak out. They may not speak out in clubs, but there will definitely be platforms that they will begin to have these conversations. And one of the platforms is this one that we are having this conversation.
Yes. This has been so amazing, and that's how we do it with Impact Stories Zimbabwe. We agree, we disagree, but our end goal is ending gender-based violence in Zvishavane. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.